Emma Raducanu's decision has backfired after crushing career Open loss. The weight of a choice. Every athlete, at some point in their career, faces a decision that defines them. For Emma Raducanu, that moment came in Seoul, South Korea, at the 2025 Career Open. In the weeks leading up to the tournament, Raducanu shocked fans and experts alike with a controversial decision. She skipped the Billie Jean King Cup qualifiers for Great Britain, choosing instead to focus entirely on her individual tour run. It was a gamble. She framed it as a chance to prioritize her career, regain rhythm, and build confidence on the hard courts of Asia. But after her crushing loss to Barbora Krejcikova, the tennis world was left asking, did Emma make the wrong call? What was meant to be her statement of intent became a lesson in how risky decisions can backfire under the glare of global scrutiny. Background: Raducanu's rebuilding year. Since her groundbreaking 2021 US Open victory, Raducanu's career has been a whirlwind of highs and lows. 2022 to 2023, dogged by injuries and coaching changes, her form dipped. 2024, glimpses of resurgence appeared, but consistency remained elusive. 2025, entering the season, Raducanu vowed to prioritize stability, health, and careful scheduling. So when she opted out of team duty at the Billie Jean King Cup, citing her need to build match fitness and momentum on the tour, many saw it as pragmatic. Others, however, called it selfish, noting how much Great Britain needed her presence. The Career Open was supposed to be the proving ground, her chance to justify that choice. The match that changed the narrative. A strong start. Raducanu looked like a woman on a mission in the opening set against Barbora Krejcikova. Her ground strokes crackled, her serve held firm, and her movement across the baseline recalled flashes of her US Open brilliance. She grabbed the first set 6-3, sending a message, "This is why I came here." The critical moment. In the second set, Raducanu earned multiple match points. Victory was within reach. The justification for her controversial decision was seconds away. But then, it slipped. A missed forehand here, a tentative serve there, and Krejcikova fought back with the resilience of a champion. The Czech forced a tiebreak, edged it out, and suddenly momentum swung violently. The collapse. By the third set, Raducanu's nerves betrayed her. Krejcikova, unflappable, exploited every crack. Serving for the match at 5-3, Raducanu faltered again, failing to convert her chances. From there, Krejcikova reeled off 4 straight games to snatch the match 3-6, 7-6, 5, 7-5. The shock wasn't just that Raducanu lost, it was how she lost. Having skipped her national duty to focus on this tournament, she ended up with nothing but heartbreak. The fallout, fans and media react. The British backlash. British tennis fans were quick to pounce. On social media, many accused Raducanu of betraying her country. She ditched the team to chase individual glory, and now she's out. Terrible call. This is the price of selfish decisions. The press followed suit. Headlines in the UK were brutal. Raducanu skips GB duty, crashes out in Seoul. The Daily Mail. A costly decision, Emma's gamble fails. The Guardian. From hero to question mark. BBC Sport. The Global Perspective. International media, however, offered a more balanced take. Some argued that prioritizing her career was smart, given her injury record, but acknowledged that the optics of such a loss were damaging. As one ESPN commentator noted, had she won the tournament, the narrative would have been genius. But with this defeat, it feels reckless. The anatomy of a decision. So why did Raducanu take this path? 1. Health management. Her history of injuries forced her to think carefully about scheduling. The Billie Jean King Cup meant high-pressure matches on unfamiliar surfaces. The Career Open offered controlled conditions, with fewer travel demands. 2. Ranking points. As a player still clawing her way back into the WTA Top 50, Raducanu desperately needed ranking points. Korea offered the chance for direct gains, whereas the Cup would not. 3. Narrative control. Raducanu wanted to show she could succeed on her own terms, not just as part of a team. Winning in Korea would have rewritten the narrative from injury-prone star to solo warrior rising again. The problem, execution. Her reasoning wasn't flawed. But execution in tennis is unforgiving. Decisions are judged not on intent, but on results. And the result here was disastrous. Psychological toll. Raducanu's press conference afterward revealed the emotional weight of the loss. Fighting back tears, she admitted, "I really wanted to do well, hey. I made choices I thought were right for me, but tonight it feels like I let everyone down, my team, my fans, maybe even my country." The honesty resonated, but it also highlighted the loneliness of her gamble. By skipping national duty, she placed all pressure on herself, and when she failed, there was no safety net. Historical comparisons. Raducanu isn't the first player to face backlash after controversial choices. Roger Federer often skipped Davis Cup ties to focus on his body, drawing criticism early in his career. Serena Williams faced heat when she skipped Fed Cup duties, only for those decisions to extend her career longevity. Naomi Osaka famously prioritized her mental health by skipping press obligations, a choice initially criticized but later praised. A tale of two players, Krejcikova versus Raducanu. The contrast between the two on that night in Seoul was stark. Krejcikova, calm, composed, experienced. She had nothing to lose, everything to gain. Raducanu, burdened by expectation, haunted by her own decision, and paralyzed at key moments. Lessons to be learned. 1. Balance between country and career. Raducanu must find a way to balance personal priorities with national duty. Skipping one for the other magnifies scrutiny. 2. The importance of closing matches. 4 match points slipped away. Champions don't just earn opportunities, they seize them. For Raducanu, this must be the next area of growth. 3. The value of patience. Her eagerness to prove herself may have backfired. Sometimes, letting the process unfold without overloading expectations is wiser. Could the decision still pay off? Some argue it's too early to call it a mistake. The Korea Open loss may sting, but focusing on tour matches could yield dividends later in the season. More tournaments mean more rhythm, more ranking points, and more chances to grow. Fan divide, loyalty versus pragmatism. The incident reignited a wider debate. Should athletes prioritize country or career? Do fans have the right to demand national loyalty in an individual sport? Is skipping national duty ever justifiable if the player delivers elsewhere? For British fans, who remember Raducanu's US Open triumph as a shared national victory, the answer leans. The road ahead. For Raducanu, the next tournaments will be crucial. She needs results, urgently. A few strong performances could silence critics and reframe her career Open stumble as just another bump in the road. But continued losses would deepen the scrutiny, framing her decision as not only controversial but career-damaging. Conclusion: the price of a gamble. Emma Raducanu's decision to skip the Billie Jean King Cup was bold, calculated, and rooted in self-belief. But in sports, decisions are judged by outcomes. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.